Uh, everybody, just be ready to tweet.
What up? What up? What up?
Hey.
What up?
Oh my God, we're live. Hey, I just want to start this entire stream off by saying I despise Spectrum Internet.
Thank you. It's terrible.
And I'm not even in the right shades. See, dude, the feng shui is off. Oh my God. Hey, let me we're back on StreamYard.
We are back on StreamYard. Yeah. Shout out StreamYard, one good time.
Night driving. Let's go for a ride here for a second.
Do a little bit of Ryan Gosling up in here?
No, it did not get moved to tomorrow. We are here live right now. Hopefully, at least. Gonna give it a few more seconds and let people join in. I'm glad that our last stream already has 30 views. That's loud. I dig it though. It's a good vibe. How you boys doing today?
Good like my last name.
I'm doing all right, man. I'm just living life, dude. Good,
Living
man.
life. Did everybody have a good Monday? A good start to the week?
You know those memes or those old Vaughn videos we used to watch where it was people just waking up and just being like, oh, shit. Yeah, that's me.
You know, today's a big day for me.
Is it your birthday?
I wish. But no, I now identify as a Dolphin.
Like a Miami Dolphin?
No, not a Miami Dolphin. Well, Carolina Panthers suck, but no, that's not the point. Yeah, I'm a Dolphin now. My new name is Dolphin Good now.
Why?
So I ordered me a Papa John's pizza for the race yesterday, like I always do. And so I call Lynn, and they take me to this call center to order my pizza. And I ask, they ask me what my name is, and I say Dalton. And yeah, they thought I said Dolphin. So goodbye, Cody. So when I went to go pick up my pizza, they said, "Hey, did you place an order?" I said, "Yeah, for a Dalton." They said, "I don't see you anywhere." I'm like, "What do you mean?" And she goes like, "What did you order?" I said, I ordered a large cheese pizza. And they said they put you as Dolphin.
That was your name?
Yeah.
It's worse than Starbucks, right? Well, Cody's having internet troubles, everybody, and it's about this show's going about like the last half of the NASCAR season or the last quarter of the NASCAR season.
That is very accurate, right there.
It started out so good, now it's going to shit. How's the cigar pack, Dalton?
Dude, I actually enjoyed that cigar on Saturday night, man. That was my first time ever smoking one. I gotta say that shit was lit.
Parv has an addiction, Dalton has an addiction. Everybody's saying fuck Parv. If you're a true fan of LTC, give a fuck Parv in the chat. You'll get a personal what up by me.
Dolphin Ratty good. I like it.
Double D
Dolphin good. Let's go. I like
what up,
name.
Mama Cody? What up? Yeah. Well, he's back. He's
on his phone now, I see.
Can I enter us in?
Yeah. Go for it. I'm gonna be. Go ahead. Let's do this intro, and then I got to get the link tweeted out.
All right. Welcome to another episode of the LTC from East Tennessee. We're glad to have you. We're glad that you're here. We're going to talk some NASCAR. We're going to talk some controversies. There's going to be some debates. It's going to be a hell of a show. Everybody's got an opinion on what happened over the weekend. Somebody's got something to say. Shout your opinion out in the comments. Retweet that link. And if you're not subscribed to the YouTube, subscribe right now. It's getting salty up in here. Spicy. Salty and spicy. Get a little bit of salty and spicy. It's like a Pocky chip tonight. This stream's gonna be like a Pocky chip. Is that how you say that? You say like Pocky chip? Is that what it is? Or is it Pequod? Talkie? I meant like the one chip challenge. You know what I'm talking about? The Pocky.
Yeah.
Anyways.
That's right. I was trying to talk into my microphone. I'm trying to do it like this so it looks legitimate.
All right. As always, I'm JKL.
I'm Cody, your host with the most, with the bad internet.
I'm Dolphin Good, aka Dolphin Ratty Bush. Shout out to Papa John's for fucking my name up yesterday.
Ron says donate so we can get LTC better internet. And that's a good point. There's a barcode up at the top corner of this stream.
Right next to you, Jacob.
It's right next to me. It's right there. If you donate to that, we'll have better internet. Yeah.
Young Dolph 2.0.
Cody, Eric says he's still waiting on his glasses.
Yeah.
Damn it, Cody.
I'm waiting for a lot. I'm waiting for good internet.
Cody,
you already
internet tonight.
Yes.
Cody got the fucking Burger King foot lettuce internet.
Dude, it's bad.
Tristan says, love your Ty Gibbs hat, Cody. That's actually kind of funny.
I couldn't find my 2311 hat. I knew somebody was going to pull some shit like that.
Tristan, that's a funny comment. All right. If your internet boots it, it should be an automatic 2-week suspension for the left turn call. Listen, we don't have an appeal panel at the left turn call. It's just dog eat dog here. Thanks for the follow on Twitter, Cody. Yeah. If you don't
So
Big
just
Red,
as an example, I want everybody to know that this is what the long ass intro is for exactly.
because it's so many calls. I see what you go through every week now. Also, rest in peace to my old Wiener. I don't know what that means, Tristan. Did that mean wiener?
Veneer?
Veneer? Maybe I'm just stupid. I don't even know what that means. All right, I'm finally caught up. Got that. Oh, Mama Cody says hi, Cody.
Hi, Mom.
Say that 3 times fast. Dalton, go. Mama Cody says hi, Cody.
Hey.
No, that's not at all how that goes.
Worse than CenturyLink, it's Spectrum. I literally called an hour ago and was like, hey, something's wrong with my internet. And they're like, no, there's not. And I was like, okay, it's just going out by itself.
Yeah, they always know better than you, man.
Oh, my God.
All right. I don't
This
even
don't
know
wanna
where to
work.
begin. Yeah, hit the like button. Dave's right. Hit the like button.
Subscribe. Buy our merch. I think we got some new merch coming soon. I've been working on some stuff, boys.
Like what?
Should I even announce?
No, that was a test.
Okay.
Sorry to hear that, Tristan. That sucks.
Hey, go retweet our newest tweet.
All right, I got you.
Oh, no. Is that the 2011 race?
It is. I'm glad my internet's back, but I guarantee you the internet's going to crash here in a little while, so don't worry.
Hi, this is Scott Miller. What's wrong with your internet?
Oh, no.
Scott Miller is not allowed in the cult. That's just what it is.
Hey, I'm eating it all up, buddy. Eating it all up. Look.
I cannot wait till we get to this segment, dude.
Man, it's going to be something. I also want to say that I love you boys, and this is going to be a journey. LTC needs relief hosts. What is that? Is that like when we get a tornado or something?
We need like a Regan Smith of LTC. Like we need an LTC Regan Smith.
Yeah.
The question is who?
Can we file a missing persons report for Coop?
We just about need to, but also do not file anything about Cooper because I don't need anybody looking into anything. But that's besides the point. I definitely did not kill Cooper and hide his body.
Where's Coop? Parv actually shows up. Yeah, that would be funny.
Good one. Let's see. Who wins Homestead? Did you answer that one?
I did not. I was waiting to click that
Okay.
one.
Yeah. Stick around for the end of the show.
Yeah, stick around for the end.
Coop said he was stuck in traffic.
What?
He actually is, yeah.
I saw it.
I believe him. I mean, Knoxville traffic is awful, dude. Why does it look like there's a ghost standing right in front of me in my camera? You see this shit?
I told you that weeks ago. It's your oily ass nose from where you lick your camera when you do 69 mega. Wipe it.
Dude, there's such a
I did like last week. I don't know why it's not. There's got to be like a light somewhere where it's.
It's a glare.
Yeah, like whatever.
If it's not there now. Oh wait, yeah, it is.
Is the shake machine down in the drive-through? I think it's what he's asking about Coop being late.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, it's like a glare somewhere. Fuck it.
The strong ass push Bubba gave Larson is why Coop is gone. He got pushed by Bubba.
Check this one out. Tim Richmond's back for cock slapping.
Where do we start?
Oh, dude, I want to start with the Cole Custer incident. I don't even want to talk about this weekend. Did you guys talk about that last week?
No, well, we didn't. Like, it didn't come out till like the day after.
Yeah.
True. So I want to talk about that right off the bat, if that's all right.
Go for it.
Yeah, that's a stupid. This is just the dumbest ball dropping bullshit I've ever seen in my life, man. I cannot get past how just crazy dumb the last part of this season has gotten. Started out as one of the best seasons in NASCAR we've ever had, and then Cole Custer 100% hit the brakes, right? Like, I'm not defending that whatsoever. He hit the brakes to let Briscoe go by him, but there's been so many incidents where there has been a manipulation of the race, and NASCAR is not throwing down the gauntlet. But for whatever reason, they throw the gauntlet down on Cole Custer. And it wasn't like that Chase Briscoe wasn't going to pass the 41. He was getting around him. Chase Briscoe's a road course boy.
I just think you're being heavily biased for Ford.
No, dude. I'm being real. And I'll say it right now on the stream. I think the only fucking reason that Cole got penalized was because the 5 car got knocked out. It's the only reason, because all the eyes were on that move because Larson got knocked out.
Don't surprise me.
We actually, if you tuned into Radio LTC, you heard mine and Jacob's discussion on this.
And you even got opinion from this guy named Galton Dud.
Dalton, your girl voice is too real, bro. You need to fix that shit, because I was actually kind of worried.
No, that was actually my sister, dude. Like, she was pissed at you.
Yeah, I bet she was, dude.
Y'all stop
I
talking
don't know
shit.
what else to tell you.
You gotta stop talking shit.
Honestly, I think all it boils down to, and every take that I give tonight is going to sound biased, and that's fine. I don't even care anymore. I think that had it been any other race team that got kicked out of the playoffs because of that move, I don't think there's any fine or penalty at all.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if that would have screwed Eric Jones out of the playoff spot, nobody turns their head.
No. 100%.
I feel really bright tonight. I don't know.
Custer's slow anyway, so Chase would have passed him.
Exactly. I mean,
dude, that's what I'm saying.
Dude, he's about to be out of a ride at Stewart Haas Racing. Did y'all hear that?
There's some news. Well, Gene Haas wants to keep him, supposedly, right? Allegedly.
Tony Stewart doesn't.
Tony Stewart doesn't. He wants Ryan Preece in the ride.
God, none of us have internet worth a shit.
I'm the only one that's got good.
Must be nice living in a big city.
Yeah, I got that Xfinity, motherfucker.
Is it actually Xfinity?
Yeah, seriously.
Is it good?
Yes.
Dude, maybe I need to get Xfinity.
Fucking get it. Drop that piece of shit that you got.
All right, you're back now, Jacob.
Dude, ridiculous. Hate Spectrum.
They're on tonight.
The cheap ass motherfuckers.
This reminds me of the first time I ever came on LTC.
What were we talking about?
Well, Cole Custer possibly being out of Stewart Haas Racing, maybe.
Yeah, and then they also said that Kevin Harvick will not return past 2023. He's done.
I figured.
That's the rumor, which we
okay.
figured.
Can we dive into that statement a little bit deeper, though? Tony Stewart wants Ryan Preece in the 41. Gene Haas wants Cole Custer in the 41.
And that's interesting because that means Gene believes in Cole. And that means he thinks Cole could have a shot. Tony has obviously lost faith. And, I mean, let's be honest. Let's be real. Cole Custer has not come out and performed good, right?
I'll finish the sentence for Jacob. Cole Custer is not
performed. We could all agree on that. But does Cole have another shot?
Oh, Jesus, Jacob. Y'all got to drop that Spectrum shit, dude. Holy shit.
It's a tough life.
I was going to finish it for you. I was going to say, like, Cole Custer hasn't really performed ever since he began Cup Series racing.
I think that Cole Custer needs to go back down. I mean, I think that's just
He was good in Xfinity. He was really good in Xfinity. He even was good in Xfinity in that 07 car.
The issue is not at all the resolution in which we stream. We're on a streaming platform's website now. It's literally bad internet in Appalachia because nobody fucking cares about Appalachia.
Tune in next week for LTC's documentary on how the government fucks Appalachia in the ass.
That'd be a good episode.
Oh, it'd be a 6-hour long episode.
Oh, we could go forever. We go 24 hours, honestly. Where do you want to start? The coal mines?
That actually would be a good start, yeah.
Prohibition's a good one.
That's a good one. That's honestly, that'd be a 2-day stream right there.
What about the raging opioid pandemic that's just eating our area alive?
Dude, so I went to the dentist today, and my dentist gave me this suggestion about a Netflix series that talks about that.
Is it called? What is it? It's got Michael Keaton in it.
Yes, it was. I literally heard the name 5 hours ago, and I can't remember.
It's on the tip of my tongue, and I can't say it. But yeah, I was getting ready. I thought you were getting ready to say your dentist prescribed you opioids, and I was like, "What the hell?"
No.
This just in: Dalton Good has an opioid addiction.
Hey, let's go.
Fun fact: that actually happened in Sir Coinsville.
Oh, yes, it did. Little hometown secrets for you. So I made a tweet earlier, and I want to talk about this tweet later, but I can't say. But this comment just come up, and this guy just pissed me off. I'll flame his ass later, but God, just dumb. What else happened? There's other news, right? Kurt Busch is done.
Yep. Tyler Reddick is going to the 45.
He deserves better. It is beyond fucked that Kurt Busch, who's had an incredible career, has to come to an abrupt end because the cars weren't safe to begin with. That is just beyond absurd to me.
I saw a tweet, and I don't know. You guys listen to Door Bumper Cleared more than I do. That
Jacob, oh my God. He's still going. Holy shit.
Maybe that'll get his attention.
I don't even know where you're going with that, but
Kurt Busch until Jacob returns. Hate it. Like, it's sad. Genuinely, it's sad. Kurt Busch has had one of the most spectacular careers in NASCAR history. You can't argue it. You can't debate it. Welcome back, Jacob. Trust me, I'm in the same boat as you. I'm watching the clock for when I go out. Kurt Busch was one of the hated guys, right, for so long. Everybody thought he was a little young punk, and then that young punk grew up to be like an aging punk. His ending years with Penske were something special, to say the least. He got humbled, redeemed himself, and he is retiring one of the most favored drivers in the sport. which I think that speaks volumes on his character.
I'll say this. I don't think I've ever said this on stream, but I had the pleasure of meeting Kurt Busch a couple years ago at the NASCAR Awards. It was 2019, I believe. And one of the just nicest guys, the nicest driver I've ever met. Genuinely seemed like he cared about the conversation. We just shot the bull for forever, man. It was a long time. And to see Kurt Busch, the maturity and the evolving that he's done, it sucks to see him go out like that. I'll have to say. What I was saying earlier, so you guys listen to Door Bumper Clear, I heard somebody say that the block that Chase Elliott put on him was the start of Kurt Busch's health problems. And I just got to say, if you're really one of these people who's going to come out and blame Chase Elliott for Kurt Busch's early retirement, dude, stop. That's just reaching. That's reaching.
It wasn't really just that hit if you think about it. Kurt took like a lot of heavy hits this year, like before Atlanta.
Yeah, man, that's what I was saying.
The Clash, Talladega, Darlington. There was quite the Coca-Cola 600. There's just a lot that went to it. Really, Atlanta, I don't know if you guys remember this. I think this is also a rumor that John Hurt Nemechek was like secretly could have replaced Kurt after the Atlanta crash. So they knew it was coming, and then, of course, the Pocono crash did it in. It's unbelievable that he's got a concussion for this long, still not clear the race. Again, I feel like he deserves better, but I do like that he wants to come back for select races in maybe the next year or so. I know the week before or the week of the wreck, he was on Good Morning America talking about the Chicago street course, wanting to try it out because Kurt loves Chicago. He actually has family in Chicago, I believe, and he's a diehard Cubs fan. He's a diehard Bears fan. He would like to go try that out, I guess. So he said he wanted to do Michigan because I really like this answer in this press conference. He wanted Michigan in Dodge. He wanted Michigan with Chevy. He won there with the Ford, but he never won there in Toyota. He wanted to do that. And he also wanted to win a Southern 500 too. So hopefully we'll see him later on down the road, hopefully sometime next year. But again, like I mentioned earlier, nobody should ever have to call it quits just because your cars weren't safe.
Totally agreed.
Is there anybody really to blame?
The safety of these cars not putting effort into it this year. That's what I blame it on.
I've run out of people to blame.
We've blamed too many people the past month.
Yeah, that's
why I think at this point, you can't even point a finger anywhere. Did some third party guy in June of 2019 cause this issue? Maybe. It sucks. Where's it at? Right here. This is very true too. If this happened to and he said it, he's not 31. If this happened to a 31-year-old Kurt, does he just come back? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, his age definitely factors in a lot. Hell, we thought he was done last season. He was done last season, right? That video that he filmed for Monster, I think that was the first part of his retirement announcement. But then Denny was like, "Hey, you wanna come over here and run?" So I feel like regardless, Kurt was going to be done at the end of the season. I just hate that it had to be on this circumstance.
Yeah, it definitely sucks. But the good news is he's not left the sport entirely. There was some things said that he could come back to 2311 for some sort of position.
Well, he said he's not done racing. He said there's still races to be ran. Races to be raced, I think is the exact quote. Does make you wonder how Bowman's going to respond. Bowman's out indefinitely.
Bowman's young. He'll be back.
Or, I mean, myself, speaking from my position, if I've had Alex Bowman's career and I've made the money that Alex Bowman has made at this point, and I owned a dirt racing team, why not say, hey, that was fun?
I could see Bowman exiting and Gregson taking over.
That would be wild. Just buying him out of that contract.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like Hendrick doesn't have the money, but I feel like that's a crazy conspiracy to dive into.
I do want to say this too. Having 3 drivers injured the past couple weekends, like 3 drivers being out, is completely unacceptable.
Yeah, and I mean, also though, I swear to God, I'm not being a NASCAR apologist whatsoever, but there is like coincidence too, right? Like, if these cars were as uber dangerous as like we are letting, and I'm not taking back anything that I've ever said about safety, but I feel like a lot of this is just coincidence. The cars are not 100% safe. Clearly, they're less safe than what Gen 6 was.
Yeah.
But I feel like, I don't know how to like say this without just sounding stupid. I feel like if they were actual death traps, more people would be hurt than 3.
Well, here's the thing. If the car, oh God, this is going to open a can of worms. I don't want to say it right now, but it will. If the car is that unsafe, we just need to stop the fucking season here. Give the championship to Joey. Like, that's where I'm at. Yeah, I know it's not the safest car we've ever driven in, but like, if everybody has really got a problem with the safety, like to the point where I heard everybody bitching yesterday and saw everybody bitching yesterday, then we just need to stop the fucking season. Like,
now, I'm not going to completely backtrack, because I feel like I've been like the one out of all of us who has like bitched the most about safety.
Oh, and I have too.
It needs to be addressed. There is a clear issue.
Yes.
Horrible like problem going on. But yeah, right here. I don't know how much more I could talk about it before. Like, I'm getting annoyed about it now. And like, not in the fact that I'm like, whatever, just let them wreck and die. Like, I do not feel that way at all. But how much more can we talk about it? How much more?
I mean, this better be the last one. The last time.
A dead horse.
I hope.
You're beating a dead horse. And the thing is about this car, and I'm not saying that this car is safe, and I'm not saying that I don't want to see drivers get hurt. I don't give a shit who it is. I don't want to see anybody get hurt, right? Like, that's the thing for me. But the thing that I say the most is, like, if it's that unsafe, don't race another race. That's what everybody's been talking about. That's been killing me. Like, if you're that concerned now, all right, I'm going to say this. I'm not diving into it right now, so people that's watching the stream, don't say anything, because I'm not going to dive into it until we dive into the topic. But if the reason yesterday that you were scared was because the 5 car got turned into the wall, and that's the only reason, then we just need to stop the whole season.
Coop has a link. But I do agree. Kind of, sort of. I don't 1,000,000% agree. And by that, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm walking on eggshells tonight. Hey, Coop. Welcome to the show. I think that the safety definitely needs to be addressed. I'm not going to say if we're that worried that we need to end the season, because I have been that guy. But what I'm saying...
Hey, it's Coop Daddy from the LTC over here. What's up? Hey, good to see everyone.
I don't know how to convey my point here without just being like a hypocrite.
To be fair, when I say about the safety, I'm not in disagreement with you whatsoever. I'm saying that if the reason that people were mad yesterday was because of that car hitting the wall, and that's the only reason.
Oh, yeah.
Then.
Yes, I do agree with that statement.
Yeah.
I'm already in the hot seat, though. Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out how to word my words without, like, just immediately being biased. Coop, where are you at?
You know what actually kind of pissed me off yesterday?
What's that?
Straight the fuck up. that my goddamn Tennessee Vols didn't play, baby. Let's go Vols.
Let's go, Vols.
Go Vols. Go Vols.
Go.
I had to get it in.
Go.
Go Tennessee.
Fuck Bama.
Third in the nation, baby.
Fuck Alabama.
Fuck Alabama, bitch. Let's go.
Fuck
I don't even know what you guys have been talking about. I've
Let's
just been sitting here fucking just dicking
Feels
around.
Feels like 98.
Feels like 98. The year I
Feels
was
like
born.
98 when I was in my daddy's balls, baby. Let's go. Feels like 98, baby.
Hooker Prizeman.
Let's go.
Dude, okay, not to get on that topic for the rest of the show, but I went out that Saturday night, and there were so many people that just kept screaming, feels like 98, and I cried laughing the entire time they said it. Every time they brought it up, like
dude,
somebody said it.
I couldn't go. I got offered a free ticket in the beginning of the week. I took it, got sick, got offered 2 free tickets Saturday, still couldn't go because I was sick. So I just sat here. And actually, here, I'm going to unplug my mic, but look at this. I did something.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
I celebrated my balls morning that I kicked a hole.
Look at your security deposit.
So
That's
go Vols,
dumb.
baby. Go Vols.
Cooper texted me that. I FaceTimed Cooper right after the game was over, and I took a tequila shot right in front of him.
He did. He did. This is a great time.
And
It was monumental.
also, my smoking virginity was lost on Saturday night. I smoked a cigar for the first time.
Oh, I thought you said you
Addicted to
smoky. Smoky virginity?
My smoking virginity. I never smoked anything in my entire life.
The only virginity
Saturday
Dalton's
night.
losing.
Oh, I mean,
sir.
you'll be smoking next year.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Virginity rocks, dude.
Somebody had to
Virginity
say it.
rocks. Let's go.
I gave everybody enough time to
Smoking
make that
next year.
joke.
You smoking that Delta 8.
Maybe.
God,
Maybe.
Richie.
No, the 3Chi. Maybe.
You know what this could have been a great night tonight. You know, I could have got home. I could have saw my Cleveland Guardians go to the ALCS championship against the fucking cheating ass Astros. Could have celebrated my Vols. Could have talked some NASCAR with the guys because I didn't last week. It could have been a great night, but here we are. You know, there's fucking.
Oh, buddy, we
it
had
seemed
like
it seemed sad. Like I walked in here and Jacob looked like he was just telling the story about his
no,
cat
you
that just
mi- you
passed
missed
away.
it.
And like,
We've had nothing but internet issues. I've dropped like 5 times. The stream when we first went
Yeah,
live
Cooper.
died.
Like you and I, me and Cooper might have to take over the rest of the show. There's a good chance that.
oh, it's just out.
Yeah.
Cigarillo or Swisher Sweet. Ew. What the fuck? Nah, Ohio State would just bitch that we cheat again and our cleats are too long, you know?
Fuck Ohio State.
man.
Fuck Ohio State.
Fuck Ohio State.
All right, back on track though. Huh?
Fuck the dogs too. Yep. Fuck the
that
dogs.
Dale
fuck
Jr.
the dogs,
hitting the
fuck
wall?
Bama.
What else were we
2015
talking about?
Homestead. You were getting ready to ask me a question. I have no idea what you guys have talked about for the past.
Oh, what do you
20 minutes.
think? What? Oh,
Hey,
shit.
we're talking about safety. Who
That's
would have
what we're
figured?
talking about. Yeah, we're
Oh.
talking about safety again.
So can I talk about Kevin Harvick for 20 fucking minutes too? How he's right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody disagrees with Harv.
I don't know. It's just I hate this car. I didn't hate this car. I hate this car now. I think the sport here's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing, as I stated the other day, I am finding myself already as a baseball and football fan. I'm finding myself enjoying the two sports that are safe compared to professional football. When I feel like I turn on a game and I'm concerned for the player that's on the field getting hit because just safety precautions where they changed the helmet in the NFL this year. It's not fucking safe. It's shown because people are getting like concussed and thrown around like they're fucking ragdolls. And it's the same with NASCAR. It's just consistent. I don't want to watch a sport where I know, you know, they can get injured at any moment, but it's not like mixed martial arts where you go in there and there could be a serious injury. It's more of a sport to where it's like, it's a pastime. You're watching it, you're having fun. Oh, you know, whatever. Oh, there's a little rivalry. I don't want to watch a sport to where I can see someone fucking die. And that's how professional football right now and NASCAR itself with this car, that's kind of the route that it's on. It's just scary. I mean, how many times have you seen a guy
Holy
like
shit,
Alex?
I thought we were bold.
Yeah, that
How many
he
times
come
have you
out
seen a guy
swinging.
like Alex Bowman that's like, I mean, that's a young cat. That's a young cat that's got a future ahead, bright future. And he's missing consistent races compared to a guy like Kurt Busch that's an older gentleman that missed a majority of races to
and still not cleared. It's
exactly.
Still not cleared.
That's fucked. That's not okay for a young guy like Alex Bowman to not be out there racing, taking a step back to watch out for his health. That's not how this fucking sport is. That's just not. I don't know. And like I said, I can watch mixed martial arts, and I understand that the threat of someone getting punched in the back of the head could literally paralyze them or kill them. I understand that. You turn on professional wrestling. It's combat sports like that. It's a combat. A motorsport is not a combat. It shouldn't be that dangerous.
Do you think it's unsafe to the point where they just need to stop the season?
No. I mean, you're so far ahead. You have, 3 races? Why stop now? You've already done it. You fucked so much. You fucked everything. It's Stuart Haas is a fucking laughing stock right now. That is a joke to NASCAR. That is just where you guys want to speak about it. Guess what? Take the fucking fine. Take the penalty. Take this. And it's just like you can't speak up about the safety of your life and others around you without being penalized for it. And that's not how that goes.
I actually have to make a comment about that. For Stuart Haas racing, like, this is actually serious. It's gotten so bad where someone sent out a funny tweet that Harvick was going to be fine for the Bubba Wallace and
where Harvick lost his birthday, like they're taking away Kevin Harvick's birthday. Yeah,
because Harvick was like right near the Larson and Bubba incident. They said someone, just to be fun, he said that they were going to find Rodney Childers and Kevin Harvick for the Bubba Wallace Kyle Larson incident, and Tony Stewart actually thought it was real for a moment.
Yeah,
that's how bad it is.
I don't think he actually thought it was real.
No, I believe it.
Like
I believe it.
Fucking. No,
he's been so pissed. He has been so pissed about the sport. Like, and you saw his interview with the AP. He said, "If I didn't have any fan appearances that I have to do, I wouldn't be out here for the rest of the year."
Right there. There have not been this many Cup drivers out due to injury since 2001.
That's unacceptable.
It's
unacceptable.
We had the car of tomorrow. That was a scary fucking car. That car would flip. You could fucking blow on it and that car would start flying. You know what I mean? Like, no. No, that's not okay.
So, I want everybody to give their thoughts and opinions on this comment right here. I don't care who goes first.
That's fine. It's a different... Okay, it doesn't matter. My fucking grandma could have watched this back in the day. It's a new age. It's a new style of crowd. I get that, old racing is this. It's the same with fucking football. Lawrence Taylor would go out there and snort a line of coke and then go out there and dominate with 6 sacks in a football game. You're not going to see fucking... Aaron Donald go out there and snort a line of coke and then go dominate Patrick Mahomes. That's not going to happen. It's a different sport. Everything was different back in the day. Sure, it might have been a little dangerous. That's fine. You're developing it. You're kind of getting the nooks and crannies correct for the sport. But when the sport becomes developed, you've been through iterations of car after car after car after death car. They should have the down pat to where it's, if this car is not safe to put out, don't put the car out.
Well, so
I
can counter everything you just said. You described NASCAR in the late 90s right there. It's been around for a long time. It's gone through death. It's gone through car after car after car. I wouldn't say that. I'd say NASCAR is one of the sports that has changed the least, not in like the safety sense, but as far as like just the general gist.
Aggression and like just the people, like the racing style. Sure, that's fine. That's fine. But
okay,
I don't know.
I'll give mine. Going out in the car and driving down the road before airbags invented was dangerous. You took a risk going down the road
without a seatbelt.
Without a seatbelt. As civilians, car manufacturers have evolved and made cars safer. You go back and you watch a 1950s car wreck there's virtually nothing left of the car. Nowadays, cars are more compact. They can take more damage. There's better chance of me walking away from a 2022 Toyota Camry than there is me walking out of a 1955 Chevy Bel Air. I don't give a shit how thick the steel was. The cars weren't safe. They're dangerous. So,
And there goes the internet.
So for the sport to evolve so well over the years and to get to a point where now it's a danger again, history repeats itself, and it's a problem. And the last time that this shit happened, that year that somebody mentioned earlier ago, 2001, somebody fucking died. That's my point. Somebody died, right? That's the thing. So,
Yeah, exactly.
I think that, yeah, it is a huge problem. This is something that was rushed. It's something that shouldn't be ignored. Do I think that there's proper channels to go through in NASCAR? Do I think NASCAR is ignoring people? I don't want to think that. I don't want to think that. I hope that's not the case, right? Like, well, I think we all hope that's not the case. I hope that they're listening. But it's at a point now where I'm kind of with Coop. When somebody goes into the wall, I'm kind of scared. You know,
It's where you don't want to watch it. Like I wasn't making a joke when I said I did not care about any of the races this weekend. I don't care. I didn't care. Didn't watch it all Saturday, and I didn't care to watch yesterday. Did I watch? Yes. I don't want to tune in to see something I don't need to see from a sport that is not a combat sport. It's a motorsport.
So
I don't expect that, and I don't want to see it. And I feel like it might come. It might come. Not saying it will. It might come.
I agree with everything that you say as far as like the foundation, but I disagree with the argument for it. I am on Trill's side, kind of, with just like the first part. It is motorsports. It is dangerous. When we get into our car and drive to work, our odds of dying go up tremendously. Driving fast cars at a fast speed, there is obviously going to be some form of risk.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't matter if the cars were indestructible, you could die, right?
Yeah.
But on the other hand, like we're not the Romans, right? Like I'm not buying a ticket to go and watch a guy get eat to death by a tiger that he can't fight off. I don't get joy out of like the idea of like death. I've never been that guy. Like when the Daredevils used to do their crazy shit, I was never too excited about that. The only thing that I've ever been excited about in that death-defying regard was when Felix Baumgartner went up in the Red Bull balloon and like skydove from the stratosphere. That was cool as shit. That was incredibly like beneficial to science and that sort of thing. But I do agree. I do not watch NASCAR and I don't get enjoyment from the idea of somebody dying, but that is a big part of the sport. The risk, right? That's why guys need to be smart and calculated with their moves. That's why people get pissed off at Joey Logano blocks. That's why people get pissed off at, Bubba Wallace for right rearing Kyle Larson. Crashes happen. They can happen. It's up to the drivers to make the decision to not kill anybody. That's why people despise Max Verstappen, because Max Verstappen will run you into the corner and he's not going to let up. So you either pick wreck and like genuinely risk your life or let off, right? I disagree with that racing mentality. But the danger behind the sport is what is such a big pull for it.
All right, so death should not be a risk, okay? Because if you remember back in the day, there was never any effort into safety, back from the very beginning all the way to the early 2000s. That was the biggest problem with Bill France Sr. when he ran the sport. Like, I think I counted 23 people died in his career as NASCAR CEO. And it took a death of a NASCAR legend for them to finally say, okay, this has got to stop. This has got to stop. It's just unacceptable. I don't want to see that. I would say injury is a big risk. I mean, you're going to get a freak injury here and there. But like I said earlier, 3 in 1 year is just absolutely unacceptable. I still believe NASCAR will get it right. I know they're working on it right now, and changes are going to be made next season. I'm just very disappointed that there was no effort this past year after getting a extra year handed to you from COVID to do more research, more tests into getting everything right. They completely rushed this car. They went off the data, and here we are. You know,
if Kyle Larson can protest drivers at the Chili Bowl not getting paid enough, and he said that he's not going to race at the Chili Bowl, if he can make that big of an impact to make sure that sprint car drivers are paid, I think maybe that these NASCAR drivers, maybe the bigger ones, should take a step back and maybe you should strike.
No, this is why Ryan Newman
do.
This is why Ryan Newman is not racing in the Cup Series this year.
There's plenty of people that would probably join with Newman.
Ryan Newman isn't racing this year because nobody wanted him.
That's not just that. That's not just that. He literally said last year around this time when someone told him, hey, what are your plans going to be for next year? He said, I would like to have one, but you know what? If this car is not safe, then I don't feel comfortable driving it. He almost died 2 years ago. He doesn't want to die. We had a close moment. Do you remember how upsetting that day was? I was scared shitless.
I remember it, but that's a good way if you're a Ryan Newman type guy to not have to say that nobody offered you a ride.
I mean, it's easy for you to take.
That should have been the first red flag this year. That should have been the first red flag for this car, and they completely ignored it. And I want to finish by saying this. I feel like we went all the way back to the very beginning, the 1950s through 2001, with no emphasis on the safety. We did.
I don't know, man.
The thing about the next gen though is it's so random,
sexy.
Right? I mean, it's a sexy car. Yeah,
that car's sexy.
It's a big, throaty, meaty car.
Beautiful. It sounds great, looks great,
but the safety is random. It's random because, I mean, we've seen wrecks this year that I thought people were going to be hurt.
I don't think it's random at all, actually. I
greatly
disagree. Nope. Because speaking on Coop's point where he said when he was watching the race, he had concern. When Ryan Blaney was spinning into the infield wall, I was praying to God that he hit it head on and not from behind. It's not random. If they tag the car with their rear end, they are concussed.
So we're in that sense, though, don't we only have one issue with the car? It's just the rear end.
Yeah,
I don't think it's just the rear end.
Nobody's gotten a concussion from hitting it head on.
But what I'm saying is like something from, regardless if it's the axle or what it is. But yes, I mean the rear end.
It's the clips.
Bubba Wallace literally got the breath knocked out of him at Daytona because of this right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rear end is a brick and needs to be rippable. Exactly. 100% the rear end.
Yeah.
And that's what NASCAR is paying to have fixed come season end. Why we don't implement it and do it now, it might totally change everything. Should NASCAR fix it right now? We can judge and say.
Yes, because it's a motorsport that does not require, it's a year-round sport, regardless. Take it out. They race in November. December's a dead month. January's a dead month. They're still doing practicing. It's a year-round sport, okay? There are plenty of places to race at. You can pause the season. You can fix the car. You can fix the safety issues. Or you can go back to your old fucking car. You can pause.
You
fix
completely
it.
Just disregard all the logistics behind the race weekends.
But it's just, I don't know. What's more important, a race weekend or
money?
Kurt Busch dying?
Money?
Kurt Busch dying?
Money?
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Is that what it's going to take, though? Like, let's say we're midway through the season right now. It's the summer, and Kurt's out, Alex is out. Someone else takes a step back. Are they pausing and they're fixing? Or are they just going to be like, oh, we're in the heat of the summer, baby, and this is getting rated up for All-Star. We've got some hot races coming. Here's the money. But all of a sudden, fucking Martin goes out there and Martin breaks his neck. Near-death experience.
See, okay, I disagree with like hypothetically, like nobody's broken neck, right? Nobody. Thank God.
Yeah,
or
but it could come. Could happen this weekend. We don't know. We don't know what the rest of the season has in store for us.
Christopher Bell was like moving around in that car yesterday. That could have easily snapped.
Well, so fun fact, I think it was last weekend, Dale Jr. actually talked about how the heads can move. And drivers prefer to keep the part that comes out around their head. Drivers like to keep it away from their head so they can move around and look. NASCAR and the safety officials suggest that they push it in. Yeah.
Yep.
So, I mean, who do you blame there? If the driver's
it's the
heads
same
are
thing
moving
if you
around
were to
or
get
what?
punched in the head. If you're trying to cover the side of your head, you're not going to keep your arm like this and let the arm ricochet and hit you too because it hurts more. You want to keep it as tight as you can. You brace for the impact. It's less impact that happens to your head.
I do want to go to this comment real quick. Made a point about this like 2 weeks ago. A lot of people had it was on Chairgating actually, where because somebody said something similar.
Hans'
Jacob.
device can say no to broken necks, but guess what? Parts break.
Yes.
So I have a question for you. Are you an expert in theater?
I am.
Are you 100%? You know more than anybody else?
I wouldn't say that.
Okay, let's say you're out of theater for 25 plus years. Do you think that your opinion on theater should immediately be like validated?
I think it's different because it's subjective. There's old styles of theater. I know the point you're trying to make, and I didn't want to take it away, but just like to go along with it, if you're out 25 years, no.
Right. So if Newman had stayed a safety engineer, and I mean, and maybe he like keeps up with it and reads on it or whatever, but no matter what, even if he just reads articles on it, he's not an active like safety engineer working in, you know, the labs at NASCAR. I don't think that we can like credit Ryan Newman a whole lot and like just act like he's the end all be all. Personally,
I'm listening, but I'm retweeting. I didn't know you had a new link. So.
Everything crumbled. Now, Jacob, what was the point you were going to get to a second ago?
About the subjectiveness?
No. Cooper was talking and you were talking like at the exact same time. We were talking about the rear ends.
Oh, I'm not a fan of the rear end whatsoever. I agree with you. I think the independent suspension is the dumbest shit that I've ever seen in my life on a stock car. It just doesn't work. Something else I want to talk about that's stupid, not to veer off of the safety concerns, but dude, I don't know how true this report is, but if it's really true that NASCAR is working on a rain package for short ovals, that's what the rumor is. I'm going to speak for 80% of us and say I don't want to fucking see that.
Do you not remember last season when we tested the rain tires?
They literally tested it at Martinsville last year, like twice.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it. I don't care. Like, that's the dumbest shit.
You don't think a wet Bristol would be fun?
No. I think it's going to be a disaster.
Not with high banking. Not with high banking. That will not work.
I'm sure they're talking about
Dover
Martinsville. A Dover would be dangerous.
Yes.
With rain.
You think?
Oh, dude. Yeah,
that's Ray Bristol on steroids right there.
Yeah, that would be dangerous. It would have to be tracks like Gateway or Martinsville.
Flat tracks. All the flat tracks.
Richmond. Yeah, maybe Richmond a little bit. But yeah, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see fucking rain races at short tracks.
Road Course is saying short tracks and the rain are like two different animals. And we hadn't even seen them on the short tracks yet. And I really don't want to.
Kyle Busch broke his legs and Denny Hamlin broke his back. Like, I mean, injuries are going to happen.
Well, the Kyle Busch injury was because they didn't put a damn safer barrier where there should have been one.
Yeah,
Denny's injury was from Joey.
But I mean, what I'm saying, to this, like the other injury, like that's going to happen. But I think we have like totally zoned in or narrowed in on the fact that the rear end is the trouble, like the trouble zone with these cars. That's the no-no zone, if you will.
And I would agree with that. It is the rear end. You made a good point there. I
40
mean,
races is a rumor.
I mean, if the front end was just as terrible as the rear end, then like Todd Dillon would have and Kyle Larson would just not walked away from that wreck at the Indy.
Oh yeah.
Like, like that's a wreck that I was like, God, I hope they're okay. But yeah. So should we talk about racing?
Hold on. Does that answer it?
Hell no.
I don't really have a lot to say about Saturday, to be honest with you.
Me and
Tennessee
Cooper
boy
didn't
won.
watch. Yeah.
A Tennessee boy won. Tennessee Vols won right after
It was
that.
a big day for Tennessee.
Tennessee had a lot of W's yesterday
Yeah,
or Saturday.
All right, baby. Go balls.
Roll,
Vols.
Roll Tide.
Oh, you want a fucking cousin? That's gross.
Yeah, Parv.
I mean, the Xfinity Series racing was okay. I thought it was hilarious that Noah thought Justin hit him on purpose in pit road, Cody.
Yeah, right.
You thought it was funny?
I thought it was funny because Noah got out and was like, I'm going to beat your ass. And Justin's like, dude, I don't have any brakes. I don't have any brakes, bro. I don't want the smoke.
Who ran the 18?
Do what?
Trevor Bain.
I thought it was Trevor.
Who didn't win again?
Hell of a save, though.
Trevor Bain.
Hell of a save, dude.
He'll
Tennessee
win next
boy.
week. He'll win next week.
Austin Hill deserved that win. I'll just say that. Greatest driver to ever grace the Xfinity Series.
How about Cody with a solid take? Just go back to Gen 6.
Yeah, dude.
Hell fucking no. Gen 6 was ass. Y'all want it back? Fuck off.
For 3 weeks?
No. I wouldn't even. Ugh.
Okay,
Fuck
so
the Gen
confirmed
6.
here. Dalton would rather a driver get incredibly hurt than to watch the Gen 6 run again.
All right.
How selfish of you, Dalton. You
If
piece
you're
of
going to
shit.
bring the Gen 6 back, it better be the 2014 package, at least. Can it be that?
No. Josh Berry is on his way to the championship for
Tennessee man.
Tennessee man. I just want to point out that first through third, the top three were all junior motorsports drivers.
Oh,
Gregson in
shit.
second, Allgaier in third, Ty Gibbs in fourth, and Trevor Bain in fifth, Austin Hill in sixth, Sam Mayer seventh, Daniel Hemrick eighth, ninth, Brandon Jones, and 10th, Anthony Alfredo.
I keep predicting that 3 junior motorsports cars will be in the final 4. 1 down, 2 to go.
That's pretty crazy if that happens. Right now, here's the points right now. So you're not far off, Dalton. Josh is in, right? Josh is going to Phoenix no matter what. Noah is second on points.
Yep.
But third is Ty Gibbs, and fourth is Justin Allgaier.
That's your final 4 right there. It's not changing.
But does that stay the final 4?
It does. It does.
Because
I'm
you
about
got,
to say,
hang on,
someone help.
you got Austin Hill, Allmendinger, right? Who could come and win at any moment.
There's no more road courses. He's done.
Brandon Jones and Sam Mayer.
Fuck you.
All right, Coop. Now say what you're going to say.
You guys can help me out. I forgot to text it to you guys. I was just scrolling through the internet the other day, and I saw this really good deal on a Josh Berry hat, and I got it for a giveaway for everyone on the stream. So if someone can help figure out a way to give away this Josh Berry hat, I bought it for one of our viewers. So
Oh, shit.
we have a Josh Berry hat giveaway in honor for the Final Four. So
Whoever
someone
gets a
can-
Josh Berry tattoo gets the hat.
There we go.
I just saw it was super fucking cheap, and I was like, I mean, dog, why? Yeah, cool.
If
I'll
it's going to
give
be
it
a
away.
Josh Berry tattoo, it needs to be one of him doing a middle finger at someone in Phoenix last year.
Coop, do you think it stays that's the final 4?
Let me get. I think spicy. Okay, spicy. Josh Berry, AJ, Allgaier, Austin Hill.
You don't think Noah makes it?
Noah
Or
Flubs.
Ty?
Noah Flubs.
Cody, what do you? Okay, I'm
Hell
interested.
no.
Noah Flubs. I've got a bad
Hell
feeling.
no.
Who's the
Same
fourth?
thing I said with Larson. I said Larson was going to flub, and Larson flubbed.
Have you forgotten
feeling-
like where we're
and
going
Larson
this
was sick.
weekend?
Doesn't matter. You can go. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It might be his track.
All right, Cody.
Always is.
Who's the 4? Who's your 4 in the Xfinity?
I would love Noah to win, baby, but I feel like maybe he's got that mind where it's like, ooh, it's my track. It's easy for me. But bigger picture says you got the Cup Series right back here. Lots on the plate. He's riding Cup right now too. Whole lot's going through that mind. One slip.
Fun fact: Dale Jr. actually talked about this during the broadcast. He was talking about Noah, and he was like, to paraphrase a little bit, he's like, Noah's got a lot on his plate right now, and he just needs to learn how to focus his attention a lot better to his main goal, which is the Xfinity title. So that is a great point, Cooper. However, Noah is to the good by 44 points.
Kyle Larson was to the good by 32 before he got eliminated, if I'm not mistaken.
You're going to Homestead. Unless he just gets crashed out or has a mechanical issue, Noah's going to have a top 3 at the least.
Serious question. Is David Starr entered in this weekend's race? Like, straight up.
I hope not.
I hope not either. I literally want to know. Someone give me the entry list.
Damn.
I think your final 4, it's going to be Josh Berry, Noah Gragson, Ty Gibbs, and AJ Allmendinger.
Nah, Austin Hill's going to come out and dominate Martinsville, baby.
He damn well could.
He's going to fucking... That's Papacita right there. Jesus Christ. Austin Hill's a man's man.
Bane passed out from mid.
So
Fuck off, Cody.
The final 4 for me is Josh Berry,
Josh Barra.
Justin
Alliger and Josh Barra.
Justin Allgaier,
Noah Grayson.
Noah Gragson,
And
the
Grayson
fourth
shithead.
one, the fourth one is going to be another Chevy. Austin Hill. Austin Hill's getting in.
Okay.
It's happening. And like that's not me like making a joke like normally. He's actually getting in because he's won at Homestead before.
I think that there is a shot that the top 4 stays the same. I totally see though Alliger taking or going out. I like Austin Hill too. I think Austin Hill or Dinger squeeze in.
Petty GMS will be the track house of 2022. No, because Eric Jones is a shithead.
No, he's a Lego head.
Shout out Eric Jones. Buddy, I like you, but you're a shithead sometimes on the track, man.
Where's the 69 mega giveaway? Whenever they send the first check. Who finished 11th, 12th, and 13th?
Joe.
Standings?
Oh, Sam, Alfredo, and Myatt.
Shout out Myatt Snyder one time. Remember him?
You think Trevor Bain's mid?
Wait, hold on.
Myatt Snyder ain't mid.
Roval. I was looking at the Roval. Hold on a second.
Is.
You know what else is mid?
What? Alabama?
Yes. Landon Castle, Nicholas Sanchez, and Haley Deegan.
Who?
I told everybody put Haley in a Xfinity car and she would do work in it. She finished 13th.
So does Haley go to the Xfinity Series next year?
Yeah.
She doesn't have a choice.
What car?
98.
Exactly. It's a 98.
You're
Dude,
fucked.
Monster is already
Yeah,
on the car.
yeah. They don't even have to change anything except for the driver name and all of their like PSDs.
Yep.
Oh, dude, the Broncos are going to overtime again.
Are you
Kyle
shitting me?
Weatherman finished 14th.
He will, man. Absolute will, man.
He will, man. He said he will, man. He will, man. He will, man.
Roger Carruth with a 20th place finish.
Hey.
Hey.
Jeffrey Earnhardt in 27th.
Oh,
David
Jeff.
Starr 31st.
Oh, hell yeah. Come on, boy.
And then we had 2 of the biggest wheelmen in the Xfinity series round out our bottom 2. Sheldon Creed in 37th and Ron Sieg in 38th.
Damn.
Shout out those 2 guys.
Ooh, FRM Trucks limited Xfinity next year. Homeboy, that ain't bad.
I wouldn't waste another year in trucks.
Shit,
Absolutely
give her front
not.
row. Give her front row, baby. Why? Should be going to Cup after Kev retires or some shit. I mean, goddamn.
Tony's gonna do everything he can to keep her.
I mean, just be a fucking bonehead, you know?
It's because Parv likes him.
Yeah,
Nah,
fuck
it ain't
Parv.
because Parv likes him. Just fucking bonehead.
He's a Lego head. He's got Lego hair.
All right. So I feel like I'm going to be the one that brings up the Cup Series race because there's so many opinions. And
Can we get an ad break first before we go to the Cup race?
Oh yeah,
An ad break.
Can we get an ad break for 69 Mega one time?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
Thanks. Welcome to the mid break point. We're an hour 5 minutes into this second episode. We're gonna be shouting out 69 Mega right now. 69 Mega is a great episode. God damn, I can't talk. Sorry, let me rerun this. 69 Mega is a great website where you can go for any of your pornography needs. You can watch anything from cats to dogs to women. You can watch it all, man. You can watch fucking pee porn. You can watch pegging. Anything you want. It's all there at 69 Mega. Let's go.
Are you a Chase Elliott fan or an Alabama fan that's tired of fucking your cousin? Join 69 Mega to fuck some real bitches. 69 Mega. Join us today.
69 Mega.
Do you like taking it hard against the wall like Kyle Larson? 69mega.com.
69mega.com.
Martin Martin deserved a picture with RFK, and 69 Mega since the Mark. If you watch this show, 69 Mega has a package for you. I'll get it to you. Just send me your address. Promise I won't show up every day.
Has your privacy been breached by JKL? 69mega.com now offers a VPN to keep your location hidden from JKL.
69mega.com. We
69 Mega. 69 Mega. 69 Mega. Shout out Elvis.
Y'all ever notice that the Buc-ee's mascot looks like the gopher from Caddyshack?
Low key, yeah. You know?
What?
That just hit me, dude.
Hey, look.
If you made that thing dance and sung Kenny Loggins in the background, I would think it's the movie.
My roommate went to Universal and got me a bracelet that now hangs on my mic, and it's the Minions with my name on it.
Hey.
What? What
Shout out
happened?
Minions one
I
good
feel like
time.
my desk went down.
I'll wear it. That's swag.
Cody, what was that group called on TikTok? The Gru.
Oh, dog, were they just stroll up in the
Minions
theater?
or whatever. I forget what it was.
Yeah, it was something with Gru in it. Fuck, I can't remember it. Shout out to those guys.
Yeah. Somebody in the chat will know what were the people called that went and stormed
The Minion movies.
the Minion movies? Yeah.
Do you guys know those local YouTube channels? You can watch it where it's people are pretending to be 14-year-old girls online, and then they bust pedophiles at Walmart and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, the town I work in, they have a YouTube channel now, and they're busting people at the fucking mall across from where I work. It's so
Really?
cool. Yeah, they got 3
Whoa.
videos out already. They'll just walk up and they're like, "We're here to catch you, bitch," and it's they pull out the whole binders and stuff, and I'm like, dude, this is right down the street from where I work. This is fucking sick. I love this. I've been sharing the shit out of it too. I'm like, oh hell yeah, let's go.
Remind me, guys. Remind me to tell you a joke I had about that after we end the stream.
Oh my
Tell it
god.
on stream, bitch.
Yeah.
No,
Tell it on
absolutely
stream,
not.
bitch.
No.
Are you high?
I'll do it stand up.
We went
you high?
cup racing.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Dude, are you high on stream, bro?
Bro,
you look
Did
high
you
as fuck.
break a law, Jacob? Do you want to admit to it publicly?
Hey, Cooper, I'm still high on that cigar from Saturday night.
Would you say go Vols?
Yeah, go Vols.
Feels like
I only
98.
talking go Vols. That's my language.
My Dixieland delight.
Okay, cup racing.
We went cup
following
racing.
you. I was
Thank
following
you.
you, Cody.
Thank you. We need to restore natural order here. So where do we start?
Joey Logano won the race, and he won me some money. He won me some
Thanks.
money.
I appreciate it.
Looking like a snack.
I've not done anything different.
Jacob, is anything specific public news yet?
Oh, you
You
got
came-
me? Huh?
You came to my house the other day for a reason.
Yeah, I did tell everybody in the podcast. I'm gonna keep it kind of secret though.
Really?
I am. Yeah, hell yeah, I'm keeping it secret.
Oh man, I don't
Yeah.
think you should.
You talking
I
about that?
definitely
You talking about
should.
that thing?
Yeah, I'm talking about the thing that we talked.
You talking about that
You mean-
long thing?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
talking about that big long
That
thing.
long
That big
thing?
white
I know what you're
long
talking
thing.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
talking about the little.
Oh,
thing.
wait. Are we talking about some OJ shit or?
Nah, Jacob's talking.
No.
He's talking like you know, family. He's talking family talk. You know, Vin Diesel shit.
Are we talking about the same thing, Cody? The thing I
Yeah,
showed
we
you?
are.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. No, I'm gonna keep that private.
Jacob got a white Ford Bronco.
Congratulations. Way to spoil it, Dalton. My
Damn,
God.
Dalton.
We went cup racing.
We did go cup racing. Um, so
Call JKL Pringles. Jacob, you actually do look like the Pringles mascot. Like, no lie. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up.
Oh shit! Jacob is a single Pringle and he's ready to mingle. Oh no, that fucking Callista's friend's gonna hop in here and start getting after you too, Jacob.
Jesus Christ, I could not believe
Debbie, protect him! Debbie, protect
I
him!
could not believe
Get
you
him!
said that live. Oh my god, dude, what the fuck?
Go Vols!
The biggest nuts I've ever seen on a man, dude. Oh god, to say that live.
Are there snakes in it? If you
Yeah,
pop the top, dude.
I don't look anything like that.
Yeah, yes, the fuck you do.
Dude, the fucking mustache isn't even red.
Shut up.
I thought it was at first.
Color it. Dalton, get some paint.
No. I'm gonna go Microsoft Paint and fix that.
Yeah,
God. Anyways, we did go cup racing. Bubba Wallace wrecked Kyle Larson.
Just right to it.
What the fuck?
What the, wow, that was.
Is this a video from Parv?
Yeah,
No,
probably.
listen to Parv's take about the. No. Please, not Parv. Oh, Junior, you're single, bro? Hoes ain't loyal. Don't worry about them.
Bros before hoes.
Bros before hoes. Go. Hey, just tell her one thing that'll fucking ruin her day if you just go tell her go Vols. That's it. Go Vols.
Go balls.
Oh man. We're trying to get this video to play, everybody. Just blame Spectrum, all right? If you
Yeah,
love
we don't love
Left Turn
these
Cult, give a fuck Spectrum in the chat.
Fuck these hoes. Fuck Roll Tide. Yeah, baby.
Fuck Bama.
Hell. Oh, Dalton's a duck. Give me a quack.
King of
Jacob,
the Trail.
remember that?
How
Remember
many-
that old fucking song from Tosh.0 where the guy's up on stage talking about can you quack like a duck?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
So he gets up and just like fondling his fucking balls on the stage, man.
King of the what the hell? King of the Trail asked, "How many cops can you outrun in your Bronco, JKL?" The answer is infinite. They're
Well, you
not
live at
catching-
Gangsport, so you can give it a try.
We will get this to work. Everybody, just hang tight. I believe it. He tried.
Is it me?
It's yeah.
Yep.
How am I doing now?
Shit.
Dude,
Can you
you're
quack
fine.
like a duck when you fuck? Can you shit on my chest for good luck? Can you quack?
That's a good rap right there.
Can you fart on my balls when we fuck?
Good God, man.
Man, that song's not copywritten, so we could technically play it on stream.
I hope not. I hope it's not copywritten. Who in the right mind?
I would
copy-
not play that on the stream,
I'm not
even
gonna
if
play
it
on the
wasn't
stream.
copyrighted.
Memphis. That's my favorite city, man.
Fuck Memphis, dude. That's where that's where Galton Dude was calling in on the Collins show this past week, and he got shot while he was calling in. So
Jesus fucking Christ, Dalton, bro.
yeah, I'm being
shut the
serious.
fuck up.
I'm being
Get the
serious.
fuck out of here.
I'm being serious.
Big battle off of turn 4 here. The
Oh, and into the wall goes
Bubba.
Bubba. And he comes back across the track, tags the 5. They're both in the wall. The caution comes out.
Zips the 20 card of Christopher Bell. Christopher Bell hard into the outside wall.
No, not my
Playoff
baby.
driver
No.
involved in this. 3.
Big battle off of turn 4 here. The
Oh, and into the wall
That's
goes
pretty
Bubba
four
Wallace. And he comes back across the track, tags the 5. They're both in
I hate for Harvick to get
Larson's
fined
going to
for
go to
that.
the bottom here in
Damn.
turn 3.
Look at that.
Harvick
Oh,
backs out.
$100,000 fine,
Sliding
sorry.
up the racetrack,
You dropped down too
sliding up
far,
the
buddy.
racetrack.
4-race suspension too.
oh, sorry, your car's too fucking orange.
Bubba just feels like that the 5 didn't give him much room as he would have liked to come off of that corner. Yeah, chasing him up the track here.
Yeah, Larson's got him in a bad spot right there. It gets him in the wall. Then they go down the front straightaway, and it just looks like to me Bubba hangs a left to retaliate.
The audacity
problem with that.
and nerve
You're going
of Jeff Burton to be an
fast as they're
absolute
going,
fucking
and you hang them
hypocrite
down the
right
rear
here.
quarter pound. That is exceptionally dangerous. That's
Yeah,
right
because
there,
I know it's
Larson.
exactly what you're going to talk about. Jeff Gordon, right? Yep.
Now Christopher Bell. That's
Wait,
exceptionally
when was
dangerous
that?
move.
The shot the 5 takes to the driver's
Oh,
door.
dude, there was
On the front
COT
straightaway
like
is
after
vicious.
the
I mean,
wing
it's
era.
very-
I'm trying to remember. Oh, Texas, yes.
I just can't. I just can't. That's not right. I mean, Kyle Larson clearly messed up and got Bubba in the wall. That's on Larson, but a retaliation in the right rear quarter panel on a 1.5 mile racetrack, that is exceptionally dangerous.
Cool slow-mo shot.
It was. This is dope.
Hey,
Go ahead.
are you gonna play the interview?
I
might
mean,
as well.
I try to be careful playing too much because we get hit.
NBC loves us though, right?
True. Can we
Yeah,
just
they-
dub over it?
They're down with us.
They
won't-
follow me on. They follow me on Twitter. They quoted David Thunder after us.
Which interview do we want?
I want to do Bubba's first.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah, Queen
Okay.
Slay.
Let's watch this whole ordeal, and then let's chronologically go in order. So here we have.
Larson's out of the car as well. We saw him.
I might mute it just to be extra safe. Well,
That guy has ate one too many adult Happy Meals this season so far. He's thick. He's thick mode. Bubba's thick boy. Not Young Money. Don't hurt him.
now let's watch where Bubba shoves this official real quick, okay? Watch Bubba shove him. Look at him. Whoa! Whoa!
They want to get him in the
God.
AMR safety.
Dude, I can't believe that official made it through that.
Field Care Center.
Anytime the drivers get
But
out of the
theoretically,
cars, they have to
can't
go
put your
to
hands
the
on an
Field Care
official.
Center,
Doesn't matter.
So that's where they're headed. Let's take a look at what happened.
So down the back straightaway, the 4.
Devil's advocate. You can't put a hand on an official.
Larson's going to go to the
Since
bottom
when?
here into turn 3. Harvick backs
What?
out, 5 sliding up
In
the
NASCAR,
racetrack,
since when?
sliding up the
Arts?
racetrack.
Huh?
Mixed martial arts?
Okay.
NFL? Basketball?
Is this the NFL, NBA, or UFC?
It's an official. It doesn't matter. It's the same fucking reputability.
They're chasing him up.
Raise your hand if you've ever seen a NASCAR driver clear away an official from them.
Oh, dude, everybody's gonna know I vape now. Shit. Oh
Yeah,
god,
that's obvious every single week.
it is.
Yeah, this right
you
here.
fucking bend down every like 5
That's the
seconds. You're
thing.
like, what are you
It's
doing?
a gray area because like officials put their hands on anyone, but you can't put the hands on the official.
That
It's very
official had
weird.
no reason to be like all up in Bubba's grill right then and there.
Well, it's the same as like umpires and shit. Umpires get in people's faces, but then if you push the umpire, like they can touch you, they can be like, "Oh, this what?" Doesn't matter. You can't put your hand on the official.
The thing that happened there was Bubba was pissed, and the official was doing his job to avert him back to the ambulance.
And Bubba just did a little wrist like this.
It wasn't a
not bad.
push.
He did
That was
it.
blown
No.
out of proportion. Everybody was
that's
like, he
fucked.
pushed the official.
Yeah, no, that's fucked. But like officials can do what they want. See? Yeah, see, that's all Bubba did. It's just like, hey, dude, stop. Doesn't matter though. You put your hand on an official. It's weird as shit.
Also, something
It's all
important
because of
to note,
Devontae Adams. Yeah.
that is not a NASCAR like
That's
Cup
No,
Series
it's an AMR.
official. Yeah,
That's
Yeah, it's
AMR
an
safety guy.
Still an official, but it's weird. I don't know.
the only reason why people are bringing that shit up is just to add something else to the Bubba hate wagon. I agree.
Bubba got some Raider in him, baby.
So now that we're on this topic before everybody goes around and gets their things out, I'm going to say something that you guys are going to agree with. And I want to read some of the replies to this. I tweeted today, and I quote, "You kids would have hated Carl Edwards." We all know Carl, right? Carl wrecked a few people. Here's some responses that I got. People saying that he's savage. He was really good. One guy says, plenty of us hated him when he was in his prime. Missed the point there, homie. A lot of people was wearing Aflac gear back in the day. This one's funny. No, Carl Edwards was a wheelman and could drive a piece of shit to victory lane. Fellow drivers respected Edwards, and he certainly could be a jerk at times, but 99% of the time, he didn't act like a douchebag every time put a microphone in his face. Some of these are just hilarious.
I hope to God that you were pulling up that Bubba Wallace interview, because I've got one thing to say about it when we play it.
Where are we at here? Is this it?
That's early in the race. That was the first part.
Are we not gonna see it?
Damn.
Oh my god. I love seeing just a highlight of the main event here.
Shout out Kurt Busch and Juan Montoya. One good time.
Kyle Larson's car did not look that bad.
No, that damaged the A pillar. Brad limps when he gets out of this car, right?
And he says, I don't know if I'm okay.
Yeah. That's one of the biggest things. And not only that, after this, he tried it again at Gateway. But people love Carl. I never have seen a level of...
I think confirmed Dalton Good just defended Brad Keselowski. Dalton is a Brad fan.
Brad fan.
Brad has grown on me like for a long time now. It's just Joey and Chase out of spite.
But here's the thing. No one went crazy.
Once again, that car is
when
unsafe. That's a piece
Carl
of fucking
did this
paper.
shit. No one went crazy when Dale Earnhardt put people in the wall. And Dale Earnhardt put some people in some pretty risky situations, right? Like, I mean, every now and then. My thing is there's a huge uprising about a retaliation. This is probably, by the fans' look, the biggest comparison that I can make, just by the fans. The emotions towards Kyle Busch wrecking Ron Hornaday. As far as there's just a huge downhill slide of everybody just jumping on this topic. Here's my opinion on the Bubba incident.
Thank you. That's what I said. I want the interview. Dog, the interview
No.
is so fucking bad. The interview is bird.
I don't want to sit here and say that the right hook was a good move. Obviously, that was crazy, right? Like, I think we can all sit here and say, yeah, that was a little over the top, right?
That's some shit Cody used to do to Parv in Heat 5.
Cody did do that to Parv a few times. But I think there's just a huge overreaction to it. People have done this before. I mean, I just don't understand. I think people just went crazy over it. I see Will saying Bubba's killed steering looked plausible in the replay, but the throttle data betrayed him. LOL. Yeah, I mean, obviously it was intentional. And I mean, Bubba's going to know that his emotions got the best of him. He's already released his apology, you know. I just can't get behind, like, everybody's going after him. I just don't understand. So yeah, you kids would have hated Carl Edwards. That's what I got to say.
I disagree with this take overall, Trill. I definitely think that Carl's wreck was worse. Personally. Who wants to go next, or do we want to hear Bubba's interview first?
Interview. It's comical.
What happened? Cliff Daniels said.
Wait, pause it real quick. Hang on. The biggest thing that I want you guys to pay attention to is why the fuck is it when Kyle Busch leaves Toyota, they're trying to find the new, like, Kyle Busch face mannerism, and Bubba has it to a fucking T in this whole interview. Every single response, I want you to look at his face. It's that fucking, like, I'm dozed off in space look. Like, it's just the I don't give a shit, shut up, stop talking to me. Yeah. Just watch it. Pay attention to it. It's weird.
I think that's more he doesn't want to be talked to, the same way Kyle never wants to be talked to after these incidents.
It's an intentional retaliation on your behalf.
Clint's smart enough to know how easy these cars break. So when you get shoved into the fence, like deliberately, like he did, trying to force me to lift, the steering was gone. So just so happened to be there. Hate it for our team. Super fast car. Had no short run speed, as you were seeing. We were kind of falling there. Larson wanted to make a 3-wide dive bomb. Never cleared me. And I don't lift. So I know I'm kind of new to running up the front, but I don't lift. So wasn't even in a spot to lift, and he never lifted either. And now we're junk. So just a piss poor move on his execution.
When situations like this happen, Bubba, at this speed, is retaliation an acceptable thing?
Stop fishing.
I'm not fishing. I'm just asking you. Let's also talk about the
What?
Stop fishing. Like, dude, you fucking right hooked him.
What do you want him to say in that moment? I mean, because right there,
Own
he's
up to
trying-
it?
He says in a second where he says that his steering broke.
Own up
Like,
to it.
This is the
Or
same
steering
shit
broke?
that fucking Ross Chastain does every time NBC fucking talks to him.
Oh, I hate that too. Yeah.
No, I ain't heard nobody say shit about that until just now.
I've been on the Ross hate train.
Since when?
Ross Chastain, the guy that I shit on consistently. Ross Chastain. I have shit on Ross consistently this year.
For the way that he talks with Parker Kligerman?
I have talked nothing highly about Ross Chastain. All
Have
season.
you said anything about Ross Chastain in his interviews?
I don't fucking know. I mean, I'm sure if you brought it back, yeah, I guarantee it. I've not talked highly of Ross Chastain at all this year.
message
I don't like
wanted to
Ross.
send to Kyle by going up to him after the incident?
He knows that what he did was wrong. He wanted to question what I was doing. He never cleared me. So just hate it for our team. Our McDonald's Toyota Camry was super solid. Just needed to find a little bit on the short run, get the balance where we needed it, and it would have been just like Kansas. But now the car's junk.
There's always unintended consequences when something like this happens. Christopher Bell was a part of that, clearly a Toyota teammate and a playoff driver. Your
Damn
reaction
flood
to that?
warning.
Sports.
There you go. Bubba Wallace, obviously there.
I want to go next. Bubba fucked up. Should Bubba have reacted in that way that he did? Probably not in retrospect. However, what would you do if you were in that situation? What Like, how many stones can we throw as guys who sit on our couches, and not just us, but everybody who has like an actual opinion on all of this? How would you react? Are you gonna be pissed off and immediately just dump him? I feel like I probably would too. I think that people are blowing this shit way out of fucking proportion because it's Bubba Wallace. Any chance anybody gets to shit on Bubba, whether you like him, whether you hate him, whether you dislike him for any other reason other than his driving capabilities, people shit on Bubba no matter what he does. He is the most scrutinized driver under the strongest magnifying glass on the fucking planet, right? If Bubba sneezes the wrong way, people are crying and bitching over the way he sneezed because he didn't sneeze the way you're supposed to in NASCAR. Did Bubba fuck up? Sure, yeah. I mean, ideally, you don't wreck somebody and wreck yourself at the same time. But this is a age-old case of karma. This is karma for Kyle Larson, the way that he has ran all fucking year. He literally started the season off wrecking guys for no reason. Shout out Justin Haley one time. Kyle Larson caused a dumbass wreck at Talladega when he cleared himself in front of Kurt Busch and caused Kurt to wreck at Talladega coming to the finish line. Kyle Larson, it was proven, even though I still don't necessarily believe it, and going back to when it happened, when he plowed through Ty Dillon, and it was just a driver's error, right? That's what everybody said. It wasn't the car, it was a driver's error. So Kyle Larson fucked up there pretty bad too. Kyle Larson has ran multiple guys out of their groove. He races like a bonehead this season. Last season, Kyle Larson raced perfectly, and he won a championship for that. He won 10 races because of how well he raced. This season, he has raced the entire year like everybody needs to give him extra room. So at the end of the day, Kyle Larson put himself in a predicament to have somebody pissed off at him on the track. Did Bubba retaliate in the wrong way? Yeah, sure. I mean, like I said, ideally, your car doesn't get fucked up whenever you retaliate on somebody. Be more calculated, wait for a corner. That's the ideal outcome, right? You ride him up into the wall the same way he rode you up into the wall. But all he has done all season long is be a total menace. And he gets out of the car and smiles and bats his eyes at the camera, and everybody still worships him, right? Kyle Larson is Jesus in NASCAR. Bubba is Lucifer in the public's perception. It's hilarious that these are the two guys going at each other, because you have the guy that's favored by everybody and the guy that's hated by virtually everybody. Ultimately, this is just a temper boiled over. We'll listen to Larson's interview as well, which I thought Larson conducted himself pretty well. My biggest thing with Kyle Larson is he made himself look like a bitch, ultimately. Bubba shoved the shit out of him, and he didn't do anything. At least swing, bro. Dude, and even if fighting's not your style, I am not a fighter in the least bit, but if somebody pushes me like that, I'm swinging. It doesn't matter. Even if they're going to beat my ass, I'm still going to punch them.
I have to go second after what Cody said. Okay, so I have a very serious message that I'd like to send to Bubba Wallace, right here on the show. He's probably not going to listen to it, but I just want to get it out there, okay? So you were talking about how Bubba gets hate for literally everything, okay? I and all of us have defended him through everything, ever since he became a Cup Series driver, especially after the news thing in 2020 at Talladega, all right? Now, he's getting very unnecessary hate for that, for no reason at all, okay? And, Bubba talks about how, people send him horrible shit online, like racial slurs and direct messages, calling the N-word constantly over and over and over 10 times in a row. Dude, I think he doesn't realize how bad he fucked up right here, because if you think people hate him now, I can't even imagine the rest of his career. I can't imagine next week. I can't imagine Martinsville. I can't imagine Phoenix. I can't imagine Talladega next year. It's about to get a lot worse, unfortunately. And
at least he's going to be getting booed for a good fucking reason now. That's literally how I feel about it.
I know that's the problem. He got hate. Like I just said, he got hate for no reason. now he just gave everybody a good fucking reason to hate him now. And I can't imagine all the shit that's going to get thrown at him for the rest of his career and immediately after this.
I cannot imagine that anybody's opinions were changed on Bubba throughout this ordeal.
And with this mental health, that worries me a little bit. I'm actually very concerned about that. Okay? So he really should have known better there. He should have thought about it real quick. I don't know. Like, I just wanted to say I'm very concerned about that aspect.
I'll go third. I agree with Cody. Yeah, he fucked up. If you're bitching about him turning Kyle Larson, right hooking him into the wall, okay, fine, fair. Here's what I don't understand. Literally, we had two drivers in the Xfinity Series go toe-to-toe, blow for blows in Martinsville earlier this season. I mean, way worse than a push, right? Like, there was blood, right?
Like a three-piece combo.
Yeah. So if you want to be pissed about the wreck, whatever. I'm not getting in between that. That's whatever. My thing is people are bitching about the fighting, about him going and shoving him. Dude, this shit has happened for years. I mean, literally, since we've grown up in this sport, how many drivers have we seen fight? Tons, right? I mean, physical altercations galore. Whether it's Joey or whether it's Tony Stewart, there's so many drivers that have had this same incident over and over again. That's the part I don't understand why people are bitching about it. And I mean, yeah, he obviously made a mistake. He let his emotions get too high, but I've seen other drivers do it too. That's the thing. So I think, yes, I think that it's just blown out of proportion, way out of proportion for what happened. I mean, ultimately, both drivers walked away, right? That's the great thing, right? Nobody got hurt. But obviously, he's going to learn from it. He knows that he messed up. He was pissed off. I can sit here and say that I've been pissed off before and I've done stupid shit. You know, you black out, you see red. That's just something that happens. So I just don't understand it. Yeah, he pushed Kyle Larson pretty hard into the car. So yeah, it's a fight. Just so everybody knows, the history of this sport is based on fighting. The first race that was ever televised had a fight in it.
I don't mind the fight. It's just the right hook.
I mean, yeah, obviously. I mean, I'll sit here and say that too. But also, like I said earlier, Carl Edwards, I mean, he tried to send Brad through the wall on multiple occasions. And I didn't even see an uproar then. But now all of a sudden there's an uproar. So
I want to piggyback on Ryan's comment here. Brad and Jeff, Noah and Harrison. The Jeff and Jeff one is the most ironic to me because of the way that Jeff Burton had the audacity to talk while and I get it, he's not a racer anymore. Maybe he feels like he messed up back then. Regardless, I don't think that he should have said a fucking word throughout this whole incident. I find it to be super hypocritical. And like I said, he might have changed. He might feel like, he was totally in the wrong back then. I feel like he lost the right to be critical on this moment due to his history alone. You know what? That is a part of, you never really get to move on from your mistakes. This will always be a smear on Bubba's career. People will always talk about this one way or another. I hate the way that Jeff Burton conducted himself at calling all of this. Thank you, Papal. See, my Papal's on my side here. Say I would have wrecked just like Bubba. I think he done good.
Now, as far as Kyle Larson, okay, if somebody right hooks me on a straightaway, we're fighting. I'm fighting you. That's what's happening as soon as I get out of the car. I don't care.
Now, Bubba definitely probably screwed up by walking across a hot track.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. But here's the biggest thing. Do you guys think that NASCAR should fine or suspend Bubba?
They suspended Kyle Busch for dumping Ron Hornaday. They suspended that kid's for Delma Joe Logano. They should do the same thing.
What's the lesson to be learned here with 3 races to go? You don't get an owner's championship. I don't know. Suspension
He's
doesn't
already
make
out of
sense.
that.
He is?
Suspension doesn't make sense. I don't fine him. I think a fine is stern enough. Just with what's left, I don't feel like that's much of a punishment to be like.
I don't think that a suspension should even be discussed. Reason being, the way that the season's precedents have been set, we've got to ride out this season how it is. If NASCAR wants to make a modification to the rule book, let's wait until after the season instead of changing it 3/4 of the way done, right? I think a hefty fine, points penalty, more than fair. But I think to just straight up suspend Bubba is, if they do that, it would totally make sense because that would fall into the course of this whole season anyway with being inconsistent as fuck.
Twitter's going to flip shit regardless of what they do.
Yeah, and I mean, Twitter's full of people like me, just like dumbasses on there, DARFs, going out there and just giving their opinion. Like, I genuinely, and I can't stress it enough, fucking love getting people riled up on Twitter. That shit was so much fun last night.
Welcome to the club, first time.
Oh, no, far from.
Ryan's comment right here. The president has been set. He should not be suspended. I don't care. That's the way I feel about it. Will he be suspended? I won't be surprised if he is. But
I won't be surprised at all. No. But I will immediately turn into the most annoying fucking NASCAR Twitter page in the entire world. I think Carson and Noah specifically not being suspended, I don't care what series it's in. Both of those incidences happened in 2 different series. So here's our third fucked up moment. I mean, if we didn't suspend William Byron for wrecking Denny under yellow when track workers could be out in the infield, like picking up something, then Bubba does not need to be suspended. I don't care how hard he wrecked Larson. If they want to rewrite the rule going into next year to where that is a suspension, that's fine by me. But if we're basing it off of a judgment call, we cannot, and I mean absolutely not, suspend Bubba without it looking ridiculous.
Totally agree. I could not agree more than that. I see head shaking. Is there disagreement? Do you think he should be suspended?
Who?
Well, me and him agree. Me and Cody agree. Do you guys think the same?
Regardless if it's a suspension or not, I don't think that's much of a suspension if you were to suspend someone for something like that. I just don't see the suspension being in the question. There's just, I don't know. It's not bad. It's stupid. It's a stupid move, but I don't think that's suspension worthy. What was affected? Nothing.
Chris Bell. And that's honestly, like, Chris I get Bell, it. He's with Toyota, and like it sucks that Chris Bell was in that position. But why would Bubba fucking care anything about what's going on with Chris Bell in reality? Like in the heat of the moment.
Oh, he don't. I mean, obviously, if he really gave a shit, he would have said something in the interview. He didn't care. He was pissed off.
So, I'm going to bring up Larson's interview. The post-race interview.
I just want to say I don't mind the guy on the track. I don't mind Bubba whatsoever on the track. I just don't like Bubba's character off the track. I don't, personally. I don't like the guys that think that their shit doesn't stink. And he's kind of that way at times. And I just don't like that. I don't like the mannerism. I just don't like guys that have that, like, swag to them. You know what I mean? And he's got that at times. But it's like, all right, man, we're all kind of cool here. I just don't like that style.
You're an Austin Dillon fan.
And even I'll call him a fucking bonehead too. Don't like that. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. My guys can do whatever. It's just whoever said it earlier, something about Myles Garrett. I'm a diehard fucking Cleveland Browns fan. But it doesn't. That was a bonehead ass move, and that was ignorant. And he walked around like his shit didn't stink. I don't like that about people. I don't like guys that think that they're high and mighty and just like the way they say shit. Sports. That. Ugh, I hate that. Oh, fucking disgusting. Stop fishing. Ugh. Answer it. Just answer. Just answer like you did. Say your steering broke. Say something. Say something. Don't do the fucking like you're too cool for school and you don't want to be bothered. You're in a fucking spotlight, dude. You got to answer questions. You don't have to be a fucking cunt about it. Like, it's okay, man. I don't like guys like that. I ain't saying I don't like Bubba. I just don't like.
Raise your hand if you've ever been so mad that you did not want to say a word to anybody because you knew you were going to say something that you would later on regret.
Doesn't matter. I'd rather regret it than be a fucking asshole in the heat of the moment by doing like sports. Like,
And
I don't know.
that is exactly how people lose their jobs.
I ain't lost a job yet, but
You don't
I
speak
walk
your
around with
mind
my shit
either.
Don't stink. I don't walk around with my shit don't stink. I'll speak my mind because I like to get the stuff out that needs to be said. I'm not gonna be that Mr. Swag, Mr. Cool guy. I don't think my shit doesn't stink. That's not me. That's a terrible fucking opinion.
What?
I like to say I'm a pretty humble person, but all right, cool.
That's Mama Cody, bro.
I'm aware.
Okay, just making sure.
I don't know. What have I done to say that my shit don't stink?
On some shit tonight.
So walk us through the incident from your perspective, and did his reaction and retaliation kind of surprise you?
No, I mean, it didn't surprise me. I obviously made an aggressive move into 3 and got in low and got loose and chased it up a bit. And, yeah, I mean, he got to my right front and it got him tight into the wall and knew he was going to retaliate. So, like I said, I mean, he had a reason to be mad, but his race wasn't over until, he retaliated.
Exactly.
So, it is what it is. Yeah, this aggression turned into frustration, and you're retaliated.
Is retaliation, Kyle, at that speed an acceptable thing?
I think with everything that's been going on here lately with head injuries and all that, fractured ligaments and all that, I don't think it's probably the right thing to do. But hey, we've all done it. Maybe not all of us, but I mean. I've let the emotions get the best of me before too. So just, I'm sure, I know he's probably still upset, but I'm sure with everything going on, he'll know that he made a mistake in the retaliation part. And I'm sure, he'll think twice about it next time.
What about the off-track retaliation when he came up and tried to shove you? Did that catch you off guard?
No, I mean, I seen him walking over, so I figured he would do something. So just, yeah, I don't know. I mean, just, like I said, he had every right to be upset. I'd rather him do that than tear up, our cars in a dangerous matter. So yeah, just is what it is.
Glad to see both of these guys are okay, but clearly some very, very upset drivers down here, Parker.
I think Kyle handled himself pretty well.
I agree. I don't think he could have said anything else any differently.
I think that was probably a perfect interview. He definitely showed his Mr. H skills right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You can tell that there is a clear difference as far as PR and the way that they are trained to handle any kind of adversity. Name the last time somebody from Hendrick said the wrong thing.
Bristol night race.
What, Chase?
Yeah. Everything he said was just absolutely wrong.
When he said,
where's
he at so I can help him?
No, I'm talking about when he was like, Kevin always races us like that. I firmly believe Kevin Harvick did nothing wrong in that race. I'm not a Kevin guy. I don't think Kevin did anything wrong in that race.
Ford. That's all I could say about that is Ford.
I'm just saying.
So yeah, that's where I stand on Bubba. Bubba did nothing wrong.
All right, now that we got the big story out of the way, Joey Logano obviously won. That was like the only exciting thing that really happened.
I thought the last 20 laps were pretty good.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Joey running down Chase was pretty awesome. Or not Chase, Ross. Joey had a rocket all day, though. Like, he was fast all day. So I wasn't surprised. Blaney's bad luck struck again.
Bid Bay Shore is no longer the crew chief for Kyle Busch.
Yeah.
Praise the damn Lord. I'm so damn happy.
Real, I guess I need to.
I can't believe that I'm on the other end of this for once.
Oh, Bubba will definitely get fined for the wreck. The fight is, they don't mind fighting anymore.
Yeah, the fight's whatever. The wreck, yeah.
I just want to say that Cody and I were both right about Chase Briscoe, about him being a danger to the playoffs. 100% almost.
He's on some shit, eh?
Yeah.
He's kind of coming around.
Yeah. Suarez and Reddick had an incident.
Yep.
I don't think Reddick was at fault for that. I think Suarez just kind of got loose. Just my opinion. So here's the deal. All right, Joey Logano is going to the championship for. Here are the updating playoff standings for the Cup Series. Joey Logano is the only one that's locked in to go to Phoenix. Ross Chastain is in second. Chase Elliott is in third. Fourth is Denny Hamlin. As bad of a day that Denny had to start yesterday, Denny fought, come out on top. Now he's above the cutoff line by 6 points. William Byron is minus 6 points. Chase Briscoe is minus 9. Ryan Blaney is minus 11. And Christopher Bell is now minus 23.
I'm going to throw it out. Chris Bell wins this week.
Really?
Yep.
He could.
I don't think that this is going to be an issue. I think this is
his
something...
type of track. This is his type of track.
Yep. Bell's
there he
locked
is.
in. We're getting Joey Bell. Joey Bell. Ross. Probably Chase. Elliott, not Briscoe.
Cody, we're talking about who is left in the Final Four, and I said that Joey, Ross, Chase, and Denny are above the cut line. And then
What's the gap?
Below the cut line, William Byron is minus 6, Chase Briscoe is minus 9, Ryan Blaney is minus 11, and then
I'll be back in a
Christopher
second.
Bell
I gotta pee.
is minus 23.
I think
Joey-
Bell's already in a win to get in.
Bell is in a win to get in, I think, unless the 3 above him have a bad day. Do you see the Final Four staying the same with Joey, Ross, Chase, and Denny?
I'm sticking with what I said. I think Chase Briscoe makes it into the Final Four.
I do too. I 100% think Chase is going to win next week.
I think the next 2 weeks are so favorable to, like, talk about just tracks falling in line for a guy's specific style.
Yeah.
Plus defending Phoenix winner. I think
terrifying.
it would be the perfect cherry on top of this season if Chase Briscoe ends up our champion.
I don't think Chase Elliott wins one of the next 2 races. I genuinely don't.
I think that we're not going to know who wins Martinsville until after qualifying.
Yeah.
I think if you're not in like the top 10, you're done.
Yeah.
Yep.
You have to qualify good.
Martinsville's going to suck, unfortunately.
I don't think the Final Four stays the same. I think it changes up a lot. I genuinely don't see
a lot.
I don't see Denny making it in, and I don't see. I mean, literally, any of these guys could have a bad day, and it's over.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they are not far up in points at all. No, that is not staying the same. Briscoe does not. Yeah, no.
Briscoe hate.
Briscoe is getting in. Briscoe is the most dangerous guy in the playoffs right now. Christopher Bell is not going to be able to pull off a win to get in again.
I don't think Ryan Blaney's season is over either. Another great cherry on top to just like a ridiculous season is Ryan Blaney winning the championship without winning a single race.
Yeah, it could happen.
I feel like Ryan, that's like his biggest fear is Blaney winning a championship without winning a race. Both Ryans actually, now because Stat Guy's a Blaney boy too.
That's true. That is 100% true.
I don't know. I mean, literally, Joey's the only one that's truly safe. I mean, in reality, we could have a Joey, Chris Bell, Ryan Blaney, William Byron top 4.
Yeah. I mean, it could change drastically. I mean, if we go to Homestead and we start having tire issues again, then who knows? I mean, it could change up. Oh man, I just don't know what's going to happen. I think Briscoe gets in. I genuinely think Briscoe is a danger.
I'm on that wave. I'm right there with you.
Yeah, and Joey is too. Let's be honest. He ran good at Phoenix when he was there.
If Denny doesn't make it, Ross Chastain's championship hopes are immediately done.
Yeah. Yeah, he would take him out.
Yeah, 1,000,000%. Yeah, I think Briscoe's gonna slide in, probably in Denny's spot.
And I agree with you about Blaney. I don't want to say William Byron's going to get in because I don't think he should be there.
No,
that's just my opinion. But he has a good shot too because he's won at that track before. So I guess that leads into picks, right? Like we got a pick now. Boys, we got a full weekend.
Finally.
Yeah, trucks.
1 month later.
Trucks, Xfinity, and Cup. Since the trucks have taken a little bit of time off, I'm going to go through the standings real quick just to let you guys know what's up. Tom Majeski, Chandler Smith. All right. That's your first and second guy right there. Zane Smith is in third. Ben Rhodes is in fourth. On the cutoff is Christian Eckes, Stuart Friesen, John Hunter Nemechek, and Grant Enfinger.
Grant is obviously in a win to get in.
Yes.
Everything else, really, Ben Rhodes is in the hot seat.
Yeah.
I don't see Chandler's been on a tear recently with some momentum of his own. Whether that be like fighting crew guys. At
I saw that. I
saw that.
Announcing he's going to Colleague. I mean, dude's got a lot going for him. I think he's probably safe. Obviously, Majeski is. Zane Smith, I feel like he's A-okay. Ben Rhodes is only 3 points above the cutoff. And then from 4th to 7th, they are separated by 5 points.
It's close. Man, this is going to be a tough pick.
I'll make it easy on you. Zane Smith.
You think Zane's going right off the bat?
Yep.
Ryan Preece.
You think Preece is doing it? Think he's going to earn that 41 rod?
What Gene Haas wants goes.
I'm going to say, dude, I think Stuart Friesen's going to win. I think he's going to win and get himself in.
Big Daddy Stewart.
Highline's he's got a good shot.
Okay, did you already go?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. John Hunter Nemechek.
Xfinity, obviously. Does JRM bring it home again?
I think we're all picking Noah Gragson for this weekend.
Nope.
I'm not.
What?
No.
I think that one car, Sam Mayer, is going to get it done.
Oh, get the fuck
What?
out of here.
Watch.
Austin Hill's going to victory lane. It's happening.
Wow.
He's making it good.
Same here.
Give me 5, Dalton. Team Noah.
There we go.
Cup Series. I feel like me and Cody agree on who's going to win the next race. So I'm just going to go ahead and say Chase Briscoe. Briscoe for the win. Give me 5.
Reddick's my underdog.
Give me 5, Cody. Yeah. Reddick's your underdog?
Yeah.
My underdog is Gregson. 48 car.
Cooper,
The real young gun's going to win it. Chris Bell. Chris Bell's going to get in that playoff. He's going to Phoenix. Guy's going to run for a championship. That's Papa. Outside of the playoffs.
For the win?
For the win. I think the old wizard's going to come out and he's going to shine a little bit. Martin Truex Jr. He's going to come to play over it.
The wizard? Homestead. Is that MTJ's new nickname?
Yeah, dog. old intelligent wizard. He's Haggard, man. That's what he is, you know. Shout out Haggard, one good time.
All right. I finally have a good underdog for this week. So, if there's a non-playoff driver that is going to win a Homestead this weekend, it's going to be Chris Buescher. If you remember last year.
Dude, that's actually a very good point.
If you remember last year, and if you remember the damn 2015 Xfinity Series Championship at Homestead, Miami.
Yep. That's a very good point.
And for my main pick, I'm staying in the Toyota camp. I was going to pick Christopher Bell, but instead I'm going to pick his teammate. I'm going to do Denny Hamlin.
You think Denny wins his way in at Homestead?
Yeah, he's done it before.
So, oh my God, you think Denny's in?
Yep.
So me and Cody are the only one that has faith in Briscoe.
Yeah, I got faith in the real young gun.
I got faith in the menace.
100% Chase outperforms Chris Bell this week.
Nah, dog.
Dude, absolutely.
Wrong.
I'll put money
Bell to win, underdog Reddick. Thanks, dog. Thanks, JD, bro. I appreciate you.
I would definitely put money on it.
They ain't calling Kyle Larson Young Money no more. They're calling Chris Bell Young Money. You know what I'm talking about? For the win. For the win. I'd take Truex over Hamlin. Thank you. I already said that too. All right.
Briscoe's going to make one hell of a champion in 2022. You know who's not going to be the champion this year? Kyle Larson.
Oh, my God.
Dug the knife in deeper, man.
Yeah. The Crimea River. That's all I got to say about it. We have any outgoing thoughts or opinions? Looking forward to Homestead? Good race, bad race?
It's a good race. I would say it's a good race. Joey and Ross, two of the dirtiest racers that's out there. Or the most aggressive. I won't say dirty, but two of the most aggressive racers that's out there didn't hit each other.
The tires had good fall off without felling.
I thought it was a good race. Decent racing. Jerry raced clean for the win. Kyle Busch had a terrible day, but still finished third. And Midway Shore is no longer the crew chief for Kyle Busch. Also, Tennessee beat Alabama. That's all that matters.
Go Vols.
Go Vols.
Feels like 98.
Feels like 98. Like my year of birth.
Same.
I'm kind of glad the Titans didn't play this weekend because they would have screwed up the Tennessee mojo.
Yep.
The Preds did that for them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, the Preds suck.
Damn.
You know who else sucks? Carolina Panthers.
You know who else sucks? Nick Saban.
You know who else sucks?
Henry Toto.
Alabama fans with their cousins.
You know what else sucks? 69 Mega.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining the LTC from East Tennessee. As always, brought to you by 69 Mega.
69 Mega. They love the balls. We love the balls. Go balls. 69 Mega. Coop Daddy.
You don't have to be horny at 69mega.com.
Bubba did nothing wrong. Find the proof on 69mega.com.
If Kyle Larson took 69 Mega, he would have swung.
$69 Mega! Oh, shout out Elvis. Hey, Red. You like 69 Mega, right? Red smokes high on some 69 Mega shit, doesn't he? Don't you? You can tell my buddy Red has been on 69mega.com. I'm telling you, it's a good website. Just join. Do it. Just do it.
Man, I wish 69 Mega would actually pay us this week.
Are you tired of sucking ass and coming up with good slogans for 69mega.com? Join 69mega.com today and suck some real ass. How about that?
So, Parv reminded me of something.
God,
Oh, shit.
We forgot Parv. Oh, shit.
Damn it.
Well,
Hello,
dude, Parv
it's
is
me.
just like
It's
one of
Parv
those.
gang here.
Son of a bitch.
I want to try to keep this short today because, much to the appraise of many left turn call people, y'all hate when I go like 5 minutes long, so gotta keep it short for the peeps. But don't get used to it, okay? But things I want to say about the race.
Parv Picks brought to you by 69mega.com.
I'm on Team Bubba. I don't think Bubba did anything wrong. Larson's been a dick all season, and he
Y'all
finally
such a hate boner.
something to happen to him. I mean, Larson's probably pissed off that he, got eliminated and wanted to put out some frustration on people. Bubba wasn't having it, and Bubba decided to do what he wanted to do. And I fully am on Bubba's side. So, hi, Cody. I think it's probably just you and me on that one. I love you, buddy. See, this is why Cody and I get along. Anyways, Papa John's pizza is terrible.
Get over with your pigs, bitch! No one
Ouch,
fucking
bad.
cares!
Cody. Not Cody. Jacob. Dawn. I did this out of love. You know I love you. You guys make fun of me for not wearing a tux. You know I showed up to the fucking race anyways. Just deal with it and get on with your life, okay?
Why'd you deal with it? Get on with your fucking
Just kidding,
pigs!
I love you.
We literally had to beg him to come to the
Anyways,
race.
Yeah.
Joey won. Yay. So exciting. Not really.
Damn.
But I mean, I did say it's going to be my final four, my realistic one, so I guess whatever.
Hey, you got a booger.
But we're
Get
going
it.
to Martinsville. Not Martinsville. We're going. Oh god, they're going to make fun of me for the next 5 minutes now.
I'm making fun
We're
of you.
going
'cause
to
you got a booger in your
Homestead.
fucking
That's where we're
nostril.
going. We're going to
Clean
the
it.
original championship place a few years ago. They should go back there. It's a nice place. But my underdog for this, it's kind of stupid, but also kind of not. There's a driver whose crew chief is suspended for the rest of the season. He got a top 5 finish here. He got a top 5 finish at Vegas, and he runs pretty well in Miami. At Homestead, he's won 2 champions here. That's right, it's Kyle Busch. He's my underdog because I could pick him because he's no longer in the championship contention. So there you go. But for my main pick, I'm going to go for someone who did not have a great time because Larson decided to ruin his day. Yeah, I said it. Larson ruined his day, not Bubba. Larson did. That's right. Christopher Bell is going to bounce back once again and put himself into the championship four. It's going to be great. Christopher Bell in the Final Four. Like I said before the playoffs even started, that he's a threat. Yeah. That's it for today,
boy.
y'all.
Thanks, boy.
And this was sponsored by 69 Mega. Parking out.
See you, Parv. Parv's a smart man. It's like people understand that Chris Bell's a great guy.
I'll put $5 that Chase Briscoe outperforms Chris this week.
I'd put more than $5 on that.
Really?
Fuck yeah.
How much?
Where you want to go to?
How much do you want to go to? You said more than 5.
Where you want to go to? Tell me.
I asked you. I said 5. You said you wanted to up the stakes.
1,000.
1,000?
1,000.
$1,000.
1,000.
That's pretty big odds.
That's what happens.
Will I get my G if I win?
Do I get my G if I win? When I win?
See, that's nerve wracking that you won't answer it.
You ain't answered.
You ain't answered, bro.
I'll give you whatever you want.
Your pink.
My pink slip? You want my Kia Soul?
Yeah.
Let me get that new white Bronco of yours.
All right. Pink slips.
Pink slips. We're running for pink slips. All right.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Family.
All right.
I'll definitely take your pink slip.
I know.
I'll take yours any day of the week, bro.
All right.
Hey, bro. Look, I've been hungry. I ain't ate. I didn't know Parv was on here. I thought we were ending, man. See you,
I
dog.
forgot that Parv submitted his picks.
Yeah, sorry. I walked away. I was like, food.
Dalton and me.
Being
are on the
that's
same-
what
we're on
the
the same team.
What the fuck is a that? Jacob, do you know what a that means?
A fat?
Yeah, he's calling us stats.
That's pretty fucked up, dude.
I don't know what that means.
Twats.
Oh, a twat. Wow.
Damn autocorrect.
We have been the LTC from East Tennessee. Spicy episode, but always great. Twats is what you were. Twats. I'm
That's
Cody,
not
your
nice.
host with the most, aka Bubba's #1 fan, aka Bubba did nothing wrong, aka Kyle Larson's not competing for a championship this year.
JKL.
Hey, it's Coop Daddy.
Dalton Good, aka Dalton Ratty Bush, aka Dolphin Good. Thanks to Papa
AKA
John.
Go Balls.
AKA fuck Alabama.
AKA feels like 98.
I'm a Hokie fan.
AKA
Must
Seabell
be
over
nice.
Briscoe.